welcome back to my channel. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Safira ANGGI and my last digit of my student number is 73. Today we're diving into a short film that really touched my heart. It's called Hear Me, and trust me, it's an emotional ride, so grab your popcorn and let's get into it. First, let me break down the story. Hear Me is about a girl named Kennedy Blythe. Kennedy is a teenager who has experienced a deep trauma, making it hard for her to speak. Instead of using words, she often stays silent, using her expressions and actions to communicate. One day, she gets the chance to apply for a big scholarship for Yale University, but there's one catch: she has to go through an interview. For someone who doesn't talk too much, this is a massive challenge. Along the way, she joins a theater group where she meets a compassionate teacher who sees her potential and offers to help. Through their session, Kennedy slowly starts to find her voice, learning to face her fears and express herself in new ways. It's a beautiful story, I think, because it's a story of healing, bravery, and the importance of having someone believe in you. Now, onto the characters. I think Kennedy is the heart and soul of this story. She carries so much pain but also so much strength, I think. Even though she barely speaks, her emotions are raw and real, that you can feel everything she's going through when you watch the film. Then there's her teacher named Megan, who becomes her biggest supporter. The teacher sees Kennedy's struggle and patiently guides her through exercise to build her confidence. And the classmates also play a role in creating a space where Kennedy feels a little less alone. And I think each character adds a layer of understanding and shows how important it is to have a supportive community or environment. So, what's the message of this film? For me, it's about the power of communication and finding the courage to speak up. Even when it feels impossible, sometimes our biggest barrier aren't physical but emotional. And breaking to them is a huge victory. Alright, so let's move. Let's talk about some phrases from the film and what they mean. Okay, the first one is, your mind and your mouth have a barrier.
Your mind and your mouth is a barrier.
This means Kennedy struggles to express her thoughts. It's like there's an invisible wall stopping her from speaking, right? Okay, so let's move to number 2 is, you can do this. You just have to take the first step.
You can do this. You just have to take the first step.
Okay, I think it's a reminder that every journey starts with one small step. Even when things seem scary, you have to start somewhere. Number 3 is, silence has been the most comforting but cruelest companion.
Silence has been the most comforting but cruelest companion.
This shows how silence protects Kennedy, but at the same time, it kept her isolated and lonely. Number 4 is, I miss how you would hold me all night in my small bed when I had the bad dreams.
I miss how you would hold me all night in my small bed when I had bad dreams.
I think it's heartbreaking memory of the comfort and safety she felt when with her loved one. Number 5 is, even in my silence, I always knew you could hear me.
Even in my silence, I always knew you could hear me.
This line, I think, is so powerful because it means that that's even when Kennedy couldn't speak, she felt understood by someone she loved. And the last but not least, number 6, I have, between your mind and your mouth is a barrier that you're gonna have to push through. but it's gonna be a struggle.
Between your mind and your mouth is a barrier that you're gonna have to push through, but it's gonna be a struggle.
It is highlights the difficult journey of Kennedy faces to express herself, showing that healing takes time and effort, of course. So, in my opinion, Hear Me is more than just a film, I think, because it teaches us that sometimes the bravest thing we can do is to let our voice be heard. Whether it's through words, action, or even a silence, we all deserve to be understood. So that's all wraps my video. If you haven't watched Hear Me yet, I highly recommend it because it's so emotional. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it's in YouTube. And thanks for watching. Remember, your voice matters. Bye bye. See you on my next video.